Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's episode on Time with your Banker and Financial Advisor, sponsored by Ecobank Ghana Limited, the Pan-African Bank, and Equity Assurance. Today with me in the studio is the Managing Director of Equity Assurance. We'll be right back after taking the short break.
Get ready to move on up with Ecobank. Easy access to your account wherever you are in the world. More ATMs across Africa than any other bank, so there's always one closer to you. The freedom to pay with a card instead of cash. To bank with your mobile anytime, anywhere. Or send money thousands of miles in a flash. Plus, smart ways to save and invest so your children can move on up too. And trust Ecobank to help with the things that matter most. Visit us online today and move on up with Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Welcome back, viewers. As I've already indicated, with me today in the studio is the Managing Director, Chief Executive of Equity Assurance, Prince Yemi Adetuo. We are going to discuss equity insurance as a whole and how they came into being, so far how many branches they have, and what they have for us in future. Mr. Adetuo, you look energetic this morning.
Glory be to God. At least I'm okay. At least,
So, we are most grateful that you have availed yourself to talk to us about your company.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. So, equity assurance.
Yes.
Tell us something about the company.
Thank you very much. Equity Assurance, we are one of the insurance companies in Ghana. General insurance. We have life and we have non-life. We do general business. As a matter of fact, we underwrite all classes of business except life. Motor, which is the commonest one, fire, marine, engineering, general accident, bonds, all classes of general insurance businesses we provide. Equity, we have been in operation the last 8 years. And to God be the glory that the company has been making tremendous growth.
You know, some insurance companies insure with you.
We have direct insurance companies. We have those people we call reinsurance companies. They are professional insurers. Those ones are the one insuring the insurance company. What form of insurance that a direct insurer like us are doing, what we call facultative reinsurance. There's a treaty reinsurance, which is being done by the professional insurers. But facultative is one that can be done between two insurance companies. It is true that the insurance companies are doing reinsurance, but the insurance are doing is limited. It's facultative reinsurance. Company to company, when I have a risk that's above my capacity, so if there's any excess that beyond my capacity and that of the treaty, then I will go facultative.
Okay.
So I will place with my sister's company, friendly company, facultative. Okay. As a matter of fact, facultative is being sought on individual policies.
Oh, okay.
Whereas treaty is like a basket, you know, it's an automatic cover to have been arranged at the beginning of the year. So as an insurance company, you are automatically covered. But for facultative, you have to go to individual company, you know. So friendly until they give you cover, you don't have cover.
Oh, okay.
So That's the difference between the two of them. To God be the glory. We've been in the business for the past 8 years, and like I said, the company has been growing tremendously. As a matter of fact, we have the growth of average of 40% every year.
That's
Yeah, the records are there. It's what I would call bullish growth. Because I don't think there's any company in this country that is recording that of growth. That kind of a growth.
40%.
On the average.
The idea is we have a problem. We say if you haven't been to somebody's farm.
No, we know. At least, we are in the industry, we are in the market, we know what is happening now. The records are there at the National Insurance Commission. They publish their, the industry report every year.
On the insurance front, or is it on the financial?
On insurance. National Insurance Commission is our regulator.
Yes, sir.
So every year they have their report about what is happening in industry, and the records are there.
Yes, sir.
As I said, consistently we have been having 40% growth.
So how many branches do you have so far?
Yes, so far we have 10 branches.
10 branches.
Yes, apart from the head office Accra, we have started all over the whole country. We have our office in Tema, we have in Kumasi, we have in Takoradi, we have in Sunyani, we have in Tamale, we have in Obuasi, we have in Winneba. Even within Accra here, we have branches in Spintex Road. Aside that, we have a sales outlet, which we call agency offices, all over the country, over 100 sales outlets.
Then you have a very big staff capacity.
Yeah, not really big, okay. We have about 80 staff who are core staff. Then for agents.
Yeah, permanent staff.
Yeah, permanent. Yeah, why is it permanent? That's why I don't want to use that word.
Oh, okay.
They are core staff.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because agents too. They are your. More or less, yes. So for agents, we have over 100 agents who are managing our sales outlets, those retail outlets.
Okay.
And talk about our staff. I can say Equity, we are proud to have a crop of dedicated, committed staff. In fact, that will be one of the reasons that we respond for our growth. We have staff, yes, we have staff who are ready to go the extra mile, to at least committed. And this is from top to bottom. We are when it comes to insurance business, we are very sound, technical. We do our things right. Yeah, I can say insurance in me. I'm in insurance.
I see.
Yes, this is a job I've been doing close to 30 years. I don't have any other job. I started from the crashes. I grew through the ranks. Okay, I'm a chartered insurer.
Yes, sir.
So when talk of technical capability, I'm there.
Yes, sir.
So my own managing director is with all respect, different from other MDs. I'm both a technical person, I'm both a marketer, yes, I'm also management guru.
Yes, sir.
So when you are in a business, you should know everything is out.
Viewers, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back. This program is sponsored by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and Equity Assurance Ghana Limited.
Get ready to move on up with EcoBank. Easy access to your account wherever you are in the world. More ATMs across Africa than any other bank, so there's always one closer to you. The freedom to pay with a card instead of cash. To bank with your mobile anytime, anywhere. Or send money thousands of miles in a flash. Plus, smart ways to save and invest so your children can move on up too. And trust EcoBank to help with the things that matter most. Visit us online today and move on up with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Welcome back, viewers. This program is sponsored by Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank, and Equity Assurance Ghana Limited. As I've already indicated, we are having a discussion on Equity Insurance Company Limited. And I have already introduced my guest, Prince Yemi Adetuo. Say, let's continue from where we left off.
Let me talk about the staff, because we train, we believe, apart from maybe external training, we give our staff the best of training. As a matter of fact, we believe in inward integration. We believe to develop our people within. Honestly, my executive here can compete effectively with maybe managers in other companies. That's the kind of training we give here. We believe in on-the-job training. Train you on the job. By the time you go out there, you represent Equity. You are a star.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how prompt is your insurance claim? I know that then payment of claims will be very prompt.
As a matter of fact, our philosophy is that we will see Equity, our logos, we reward trust.
You reward trust?
Trust. Yeah. Because if a policyholder is giving his business to you, he got to trust you.
Yeah.
That's why it's insuring with you in the first place.
Yes, sir.
What you are doing is you are giving a promise.
Yes, sir.
Okay? If the person doesn't trust you, he will not give you that business. So we reward trust. Okay? Claim, as a matter of claim is our, that's why we're in business. We're in business to pay claim. In fact, where other companies find reason to not to pay claim, we find reason to admit claims. And again, I keep on telling people, when you are paying claim, you are not doing anything extraordinary. Because you are, as an insurance company, you are in business to pay claim. In fact, claim is the end product of any insurance contract. So if company A is paying, Equity is paying, the other company is paying, so you are not doing anything, you are not doing your
extraordinary.
We are not doing your policyholder a favor. But the only difference is how promptly, how fast, how efficiently, you pay that. That's the only difference.
So suppose there is a...
And Equity, that's why we are in business.
Yes, sir.
The National Insurance Company says after 5 days or 7 days after the issuance of the JAFAJA that you have to pay your claim. Equity will even surpass that. I mean, at times...
You pay faster than
that. There are some claims, when we everything have been agreed, as we are saying that DV, that is the JAFAJA, we attach our checks. And it is how efficiently, how fast, promptly you treat your client claim, how the way you give him, how promptly you save him or her, that will make him or her to come back to do a repeat business with you.
That's true.
Also to maybe to refer people to you.
That's true. That's true. So I wanted to know that should there be a claim on a motor claim, and you've processed everything. Some of them need to go to the hospital and all that. How long does it take to go through that stretch of a motor accident?
Okay, these are third party. We have when we talk of motor claim,
yes, sir.
We have the own damage, a claim, which is covering your insured, maybe the car itself, that's own damage. Okay, then we have third party property damage. Maybe during the accident, the man has destroyed another person's property, the party. Then we have the injury, maybe injury claim. Yeah. Maybe somebody, maybe a passenger or got injured, or may God forbid, maybe pass on. So that when talk about motor, I don't want us to lump the 3 times of claim. Which particular claim are you talking about? Are you talking of the person that this is my client? His car, involved in an accident. For me, how long will it take to fix the car? Is that what you're asking?
I want to know both. I don't want to talk about the death matter. But if you want to explain 3 and how long they take.
Like maybe a third party, maybe injury, for example. Yes, okay, because in we call the law, that's what we call prefixity of contract. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So that contract is between insurance company and the policyholder.
Yes, sir.
So when you talk about third party, it's all in the contract.
That one is true.
So, but by law, that you have to pick up the third party liability, But at least if a third party is coming to claim for injury or death, you have to at least, first of all, you have to show whether my client can ensure is liable. Okay. In most cases, maybe there will going to be a police report.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Most cases, if it's involve injury or death. Yes, sir. But if it's third party, once the case is clear and the insured that he or she is liable, you might not necessarily need a police report. Okay. Or why there's injury involved, particularly when there's death, there must be a police report. The police will say, okay, the circumstance of the case, the fact of the case, okay, maybe somebody was convicted. Okay, then maybe the person maybe has gone to the hospital, the medical report, all those things. So it depends. So that there are no two cases that are similar.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but in average, okay, once we have negotiated, because in most cases you negotiate third party injury or death now. Yes, sir. Okay, so once we have concluded negotiation and the third party assign what we call our discharge voucher, within 2-3 days, get your check.
That is fast.
Yeah.
Third parties, the driver is not covered.
Mm-hmm.
But now I know the NIC has introduced a policy that a little sum is taken.
Yeah, before now, there's what we call personal accident cover. Yes, in the normal policy. Yes, there's a figure there. Yes, I'm not sure whether that figure has been, because it's a driver of a maybe of trotro or any of these intra buses is assumed to be an employee of the owner of that, and of the owner of that vehicle. But again, the insurance companies are go ahead, okay, for accident, maybe something for accident, general, accident damage, personal accident. When talk of insurance contract, we have the first party, who is the insurance company. Okay, the third party is the policy holder. Yes, sir. Then the other person is the one that doesn't have a contract at all. So that's what we are calling third party. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. So the owner of the policy, the owner of the car, you are a second party. The driver is your employee. So normally you are supposed to have maybe what we call workman compensation, because it was during the course of his employment. Yeah, exactly. So when you talk of insurance, all this developed from United Kingdom. All the 6 principles of insurance they came about as a result of the entire case in the UK. Yes, sir. Is it insurable interest? Is it subrogation? Is it utmost good faith? So this thing came. We imported them from from London, which is center of insurance.
It has even stood the test of time.
Yeah,
Viewers will take a short break. We'll be right back. This program is sponsored by Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank, and Equity Assurance, Ghana Limited.
Get ready to move on up with Ecobank. Easy access to your account wherever you are in the world. More ATMs across Africa than any other bank, so there's always one closer to you. The freedom to pay with a card instead of cash. To bank with your mobile anytime, anywhere. Or send money thousands of miles in a flash. Plus, smart ways to save and invest so your children can move on up too. And trust Ecobank to help with the things that matter most. Visit us online today and move on up with Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Welcome back, viewers. This program is sponsored by Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank, and Equity Assurance, Ghana Limited. Sir, Equity Insurance, what's new?
What?
What is new?
Yeah, there's so many new that are new that we know. As a matter of company, as a part of policy, we believe in doing new things. Okay, we have products the pipeline we are going to, which we are still working on. There's a matter of maybe 2 or 3 months now, we are going to hit the market with at least our products. Okay, there's another one I'm keeping to my chest. I don't want to say that one is going to be new something. But recapitalization, maybe you have, maybe you have, the National Insurance Commission say, okay, at least increase capital for you to add to meet the liability of who you are carrying. So I'm delighted to inform you. I'm even proud to inform you that as of today, equity will have even surpassed that 50 million.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a major, 50 million is all money. We have surpassed it. So I can that is a new. Because some companies have not met up that minimum capital requirement.
That one is true.
Exactly. So that's the latest new. Okay. Then we have a major investor that has invested into the company. That one we are going to make a lot of noise about it. Okay. Yes, when we are there at the appropriate time,
Yes, sir.
We are still, they are already in, we are still, fine-tuned. And by then, equity will become an international insurance company.
Yeah.
The investors, presently they are in about 12 African countries.
Already 12 African
yes,
countries.
by the time we had, by the time equity Ghana is added to it. Of course, we have equity Nigeria, we have equity Liberia. Exactly. So we are going to be like a multinational insurance company.
Not to be like
we are going to be a insurance company. And you know what? What are going to be the benefit? There's synergy. These people are going to be. We have a wider this around synergy. All those knowledge. Name it.
So it's been interesting and nice talking to you about your company.
Thank you, madam.
About yourself. Thank you. About what Ghanaians should expect in the near future from Equity Insurance. Yeah. Thanks for making time.
You're welcome, madam. You're welcome.
Unfortunately, time flies as the discussion gets interesting. Viewers, this is where we'll end today's program. Thanks for watching Time with Your Banker and Financial Advisor, sponsored by Ecobank Ghana Limited. See you same time next week. I'm your host and banker, Betty Ayi.